Depp versus Amber Heard. He said she had defamed him. The jury agreed on all three counts. On the title of the op-ed in the Washington Post, which was the first count, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. The jury found that was defamatory. On a line in that op-ed, 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out, and the jury found that was defamatory. And the third statement in that Washington Post op-ed was, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse, and the jury found that was defamatory. They awarded her $10 million in compensatory, awarded him. They awarded Johnny Depp $10 million in compensatory damages, $5 million in punitive damages. Then, in the case of Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, they decided that on one issue, on one statement of Johnny Depp's lawyers to the Daily Mail, that was defamatory. What he said was quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax about a charge of abuse, that they set up Depp by calling the cops, but it didn't do the trick. That passage of Johnny Depp's lawyer's statement to the Daily Mail, the jury found defamed Amber Heard. And they said that calling her complaint in that instance a hoax was defamatory. So they found for Amber Heard, they awarded her $2 million of compensatory damages. So the bottom line, they did not believe most of what Amber Heard had to say.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host as always, King Dix here. As we talk about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. Yes, Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. What was said, he said, she said, in a high-profile civil lawsuit. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral Here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here. We talk about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. Now, you know Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are in a high-profile defamation trial case where Amber Heard did an op-ed about Johnny Depp, about him abusing her and sexually assaulting her. Well, and mentally as well. Johnny Depp saying that's not true, the Fox is untrue. And we have highlights from the trial right now with this.
It's the trial that's captivated the world, and tonight, the verdict.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
The ruling unanimous, the jury finding Amber Heard liable for defamation against her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. Depp not inside the courtroom, seen performing at a concert last night in London. The jury saying Heard acted with actual malice against the Pirates of the Caribbean star, but also saying he was responsible for one count defaming her. The decision marks the end of a bruising 6-week trial, shocking testimony and salacious accusations, claims of mental illness and drug use on both sides over the course of the couple's tumultuous 15-month marriage. Johnny Depp took the stand first with his own disturbing accounts.
There was the physical abuse, which was a constant. There was quite a lot of verbal abuse.
Playing tapes of explosive arguments.
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not deck you. I was hitting you. You are such a baby. Grow the up, Johnny.
Did you start physical fights?
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had
because
to out of there.
Heard took the stand 3 weeks later, her team claiming there was a pattern of abuse and jealousy. A clinical and forensic psychologist who examined Heard testified she was suffering from PTSD caused by intimate partner violence.
I don't know how much time passed, but at some point he had a broken bottle up against my face, neck area by my jawline, and he told me he'd carve up my face. I felt this pressure. On my pubic bone. Johnny had the bottle inside of me. And was shoving it inside of me over and over again.
Depp denied all of these claims. His libel lawsuit stems from a 2018 op-ed published by Heard in the Washington Post. The 35-year-old described herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse without naming Depp. But Depp's legal team argued the implications were clear and it cost him movie roles. He sued for $50 million. Heard's defense argued she was within her First Amendment rights and that statements made by his team defamed her. She countersued for $100 million. After nearly 13 hours of deliberation, today the jury sided with Depp in all three of his libel claims, awarding him $10 million in counterclaims and $5 million in punitive damages, which were later reduced to statutory punitive damages of $350,000. They also found that one instance of defamatory language from Depp's attorney, who called Heard's abuse accusations a hoax. They awarded her $2 million in counterclaims. The trial attracted one of the largest spotlights in recent memory, with lines from eager onlookers forming outside the courthouse, hoping to be one of 100 allowed inside. Overwhelming support coming from fans of Johnny Depp, gatherers wearing Pirates of the Caribbean outfits, holding Justice for Johnny signs. Heard receiving death threats on social media, some calling it trial by TikTok. Some experts calling this verdict a blow for women who struggle to come forward after abuse, but others say Heard's testimony is what could have lasting damage.
It makes it far more difficult for women who really have suffered from sexual violence or abuse to come forward because they will be afraid that they too might not be believed. I do think, however, that Amber Heard is the type of individual that the jury saw lied constantly, because Heard did lie. She was caught in multiple lies.
Tonight, Amber Heard's legal team releasing this statement from the actress, where she says, "The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband." And Depp releasing a statement of his own, saying false, very serious, and criminal allegations were levied at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content, although no charges were ever brought against me. It had already traveled around the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on my life and my career. The best has yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun.
As you saw right there, highlights from the trial from Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, where both parties testified against each other to claim their statements was untrue from each other. Well, now we know the verdict. Johnny Depp won, but he gets $10 million from Amber Heard in the defamation suit. As well, Amber Heard must give $2 million to Johnny Depp in the countersuit that she won. Well, it's been going back and forth on stuff. Whose side you're on, Team Johnny or Team Amber? And a lot of people are portraying Amber as a liar. She's there for getting some more money, and she really didn't love Johnny Depp as she thought she did. Well, that's where the court of public opinion comes in. That's what you people had to say out there on what people say about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. And let's look back at what you people thought right now.
My knee.
My dog stepped on a bee. I had to make spaghetti.
I had to turn on my light to see.
My dad has to pee.
My cat has a flea.
I went swimming in the sea.
I twisted my knee.
I spilled my tea.
I can't believe they canceled the show Glee.
I took an arrow to the knee.
My friend hit a tree.
I ran out of coffee and had to make myself some tea.
I can't find my key.
Did I read that right?
You did.
I was on the carpet, and I didn't know why I was there, and I didn't know why the carpet was so dirty, and I just didn't know why. Did I read that right?
Yes. You did.
You poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct? A mega pint. Did I read that right?
You continue to read them all right.
Objection! Hearsay! Well, you asked the question. Oh, sorry. to take an afternoon recess.
What have you done yet? Has it been 15 minutes?
See you later. When I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him, and I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me." When I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him, and I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me." When I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him, and I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me."
I used to be respected, people took me at my word. Then I became a lawyer representing Amber Heard. Objection hearsay. Oh my God, I don't have a case. Objection hearsay. Now I'm ashamed to show my face. Well, I'm a famous movie star, your life is always fine. I sit down at my penthouse drinking mega pints of wine. Objection hearsay. I don't know why we ever wed. Objection hearsay. Who the hell poops in someone's bed? I object to everything. I may have an infection. Cause I say I object to justice. That was your own question. Objection hearsay. Court isn't supposed to be this hard. Objection hearsay. How did I ever pass the bar?
And he said, I don't think now's a good time to go. And I thought, it's the perfect time. She's not going to be home for 2 days. And then he showed me a photograph.
What was the photograph of, Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed. And on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there.
I didn't realize at the time, but I think he was using cocaine because it was like there was a jar. Look
what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
What in the are you doing? It was the dog!
Objection hearsay. I kept telling myself, it's not my time. What's happening to me? The next thing I know, I take a tumble and there I am on the bed sheets, on the right side of the bed, where I should not be. I mean, I shouldn't be on the right side of the bed. I shouldn't be on any bed. I looked around to my surroundings and all I could think was, why am I so dry? I'm sorry, could you? Thank you. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
In my head, instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and I swung at him.
Inside the trials of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article.
And the last one.
I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
Paul Bettany's a good friend that you've done drugs with, right?
That's a strange question. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so
Sorry.
you poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint?
Yeah.
Do we have a date for this
You left your house
illegally recorded tape?
Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right.
The document you signed, right?
my signature, yes.
And that was a document you signed in August of 2016. Correct?
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before?
My dog stepped on a bee.
Objection, relevance.
Do you have a drinking problem, Johnny?
Objection, calls for hearsay.
Drinking?
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
You a different question, Mr. Depp.
Yes. Let's let him object to another one.
The old vintage motherfucker you went for, dumbass. Did I read that right?
I was signing off as dumbass.
And then, did I read that right?
You really did.
I read that right, correct?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that right?
No. Go away, coach. Done. Hup. Done. Number.
With respect, I'm trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time. That was not my question. My question was simply, you would agree. Poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah. And then you write, I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that
again? A lot of you people thinking that Amber Heard is just that. She's a liar, a cheat. You feel like Johnny Depp got justice for him on what he had to endure. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end, no one wins. You know, they say the people win, but in this case, they were married and they were supposed to have a future together. And that didn't turn out to be the case. Well, here's Johnny Depp's statement that he felt vindicated right here that he tweeted out, as well as Amber Heard's statement that she felt disappointed. Well, we know that both parties felt the way they did coming into it. It was a Wild West wacky courtroom show that a lot of court shows and a lot of news outlets got their source and got their attention. But at the end of the day, what did it mean for Johnny Depp or Amber Heard? Johnny Depp wanted his reputation back. He didn't want to feel like he was a wife beater, as well as Amber Heard felt like she didn't want to feel like a liar. Only time will tell, and we'll never know. But thank you for watching this edition of Vibe. We talk about Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard in the high-profile defamation case where Johnny Depp prevailed. I've been your host, Kenny Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition of Vibe.